People are saying, oh, but Peter, what's happening right now in Russia, that's inflationary because it's driving up oil prices and it's driving up commodity prices in general, whether it's agriculture or look at the industrial metals. Look at nickel. I mean, the price of nickel has just doubled. I mean, copper too is at a record high. Interestingly enough, the two metals that you need to make batteries for electric cars are copper and nickel. And of course, everybody is looking at electric cars as an alternative to gas guzzling cars. Well, the cost of those cars is going to skyrocket based on the higher cost to produce those cars. You know, Biden's suggestion that I talked about in my last podcast, that Americans just run out and buy an electric car and that's the solution to high gas prices. Well, the cost of buying that electric car is going to be increasingly out of the reach of most Americans, who will have no choice but to pay those higher gas prices or just not drive, maybe ride on a bicycle. But as I said on the last podcast, these price...
Hey, Peter, what is that, a shot at your old pal XRP future millionaire? No. Good exercise, Peter.
Increases in and of themselves aren't inflationary, because inflation isn't caused by prices going up. Inflation causes prices to go up. It's not the other way around. What normally happens where you don't have the monetary expansion, which is the inflation, if some prices go up, well, then other prices go down because you don't have an unlimited amount of money. So money you spend buying certain goods or services is money that you don't have to buy other goods and services. So the overall price level doesn't change. Some prices go up and other prices go down. So if you have a surge in energy prices, in food prices, in rent prices, some other prices have to go down. And the prices that go down are for a lot of the goods and services that people forego. People stop buying because they're spending so much of their money on food, energy, and rent. And what that means is a recession. Because as people have to stop spending money on certain things so they can still afford to eat and put a roof over their head, people that earn a living in the industries that rely on that discretionary spending, they lose their job.
And I just want to play this real quick. So, back in 1997, listen to what Biden said. One way to have the Russian response and to provoke a war would be to expand NATO, or would be for NATO to expand as far as the Baltic states. Well, Ukraine is part of the Baltic states. And you've seen what happened. So listen to Biden in 97.
Where the greatest consternation would be caused in the short term for admission would be to admit the Baltic states now in terms of NATO-Russian, U.S.-Russian relations.
So that's pretty interesting. Good evening, 9:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we can see, we have some crashing prices. The reason why Casper was not purchased by me has finally reared its ugly head. I didn't get phased when it made the little fake out earlier, and I showed you guys every reason why. We had a 2-hour live stream last night where we talked about it, and we just weren't able to pull the trigger because it looked too bearish. We had a few bearish indicators pop up all of a sudden, and we could tell we were in the midst of a bull trap. And also, if you guys need more help, we just had a class from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. And I did a 1-hour class. It's available after, but you have to be part of Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. Join the exclusive Army. You get the Telegram for free, and then you also get the free classes. And all I ask for the class is a $5 donation at the end of the hour class. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's more a staple of appreciation and to show your understanding for the time I put in. So, what I want to go over first, for all of you, what is a bull trap? Because a lot of you guys need to understand what a bull trap is. What is a bull trap? A bull trap is a false signal referring to a declining trend in a stock, index, or other security that reverses after a convincing rally and breaks a prior support level. The move traps traders or investors that acted on the buy signal and generates losses on resulting long positions. A bull trap may also refer to a whipsaw pattern. The opposite of a bull trap is a bear trap, which occurs when sellers fail to pass a decline below a breakdown level. A bull trap denotes a reversal that forces market participants on the wrong side of price action to exit positions with unexpected losses. Bull traps occur when buyers fail to support a rally above a breakout level. Traders and investors can lower the frequency of bull traps by seeking confirmations following a breakout through technical indicators and or pattern divergences, which is what I do and why I did not enter a position and get trapped in this. A bull trap occurs when a trader or investor buys a security that breaks out above a resistance level. A common technical analysis-based strategy, while many breakouts are followed by strong moves higher, the security may quickly reverse direction. These are known as bull traps because traders and investors who bought the breakout are trapped in the trade. Traders and investors can avoid bull traps by looking for confirmations following a breakout. What I always say, for example, a trader may look for higher than average volume and bullish candlesticks following a breakout. To confirm that price is likely to move higher, a breakout that generates low volume and indecisive candlesticks, such as a doji star, could be a sign of a bull trap. I rest my case. No. From a psychological standpoint, bull traps occur when bulls fail to support a rally above a breakout level, which could be due to a lack of momentum and or profit taking. Bears may jump on the opportunity to sell the security if they see divergences dropping prices below resistance levels, which can then trigger stop loss orders. The best way to handle bull traps is to recognize warning signs ahead of time, such as low volume breakouts. Recognize this time and exit the trade as quickly as possible if a bull trap is suspected. Stop loss orders can be helpful in these circumstances, especially if the market is moving quickly, to avoid letting emotion drive decision making. You hear that last part? Stop loss orders can be helpful in these circumstances, especially if the market is moving quickly, to avoid letting emotion drive decision making, aka burning a hole in our pocket, the old emotion. In this example of a bull trap, the security sells off and hits a 52-week low before rebounding sharply on high volume and lifting to the trend line. Many traders and investors jump onto the move anticipating a breakout above trendline resistance, but the security reverses at resistance and turns sharply lower from these levels. New bulls get trapped in long trades and incur rapid losses unless aggressive risk management techniques are undertaken, which is what I always tell you. You have to have a sell number before you buy, no matter what emotion, maybe the what ifs. You can't have what if McGee's come out and say, we could go to here McGee's, we could be all-time McGee's, all-time high McGee's, because the bottom line is you're going to be broke McGee's at the end of it if you don't have a plan. The trader or investor could have avoided the bull trap by waiting for a breakout to unfold before purchasing the security based on FOMO McGee's, or at least mitigated losses by setting a tight stop loss order just above the breakout level, aka the Hopium McGee's. So, the Hopium McGee levels. So, don't have the McGee's, pay attention to the technicals, and don't get trapped in something like this. Because the reason I show you that is Bitcoin. What happened with Bitcoin? Got trapped. The volume, the breakout volume, everything. So this is why we've been talking for days, and this is why I consider myself the best in the business. We completed a bearish divergence. You see the red line cross through. Well, we didn't technically complete a bearish divergence because we never completed a bullish. It went 3/4 of the way up and got rejected around the 100-day and came right back through. So now it looks like a bear pennant. I think this is pretty obvious that this is a bear flag here. And it pulled down, and I think we're probably going to have, this is probably going to come through. Right now we have 38,084 support. 38,915 resistance above us. We could come up and retest that 39,700 area, but I highly doubt it at this point. We've broken down below a very critical level. And the next target would be probably 35,000. Well, the next immediate target's 37,202. And then 35,056 to hit that double bottom. And if we break that, we're looking at 30,000. What is that? 30,991. So that's what we're looking at with Bitcoin with XRP. This is going to be a very brutal breakdown if this in fact breaks down like we're thinking now. If it breaks past 72.2, that's your ultimate sign. 72.2, it's got to break below that. Then it's very quickly going to come down to 69. And then if it breaks that, you have the 66 mid support, which I have no faith in that. I think it would come down to 62.2. Retest that, which is a 10-cent drop. And I think it would just most likely break through that because this would be a failed bull flag. And if it breaks down instead of up, this is coming down to 57 then 52. It's going to be brutal. This would be a brutal drop here. And everybody needs to anticipate what could come next, especially with everything that's breaking. I showed you a little bit from Peter Schiff. And I showed a little clip from Mike Maloney. He had a Joe Biden thing from 1997, which was a good year because that's the last year Michigan won a national title in football. But it was not good for a lot of other reasons. And then let's end this with DGB. Wait a minute, no. XLM. If you're part of the class, today was a very important class. So if you did not watch it live, I implore you to go watch it. For a $5 donation, you are not going to get information like that. And if you're like, I need to see these classes, join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month to get the exclusive Telegram to have the privilege of the classes. And see, we broke down past this level. So, I mean, we already broke past that. So, we have 17.1 support. Underneath that, we have 16.25. But I think if we break the 16.25, you're going down to like 13.8 and maybe even worse here because this would be a brutal breakdown. And we're going to be going back to multi-year lows now if we start breaking down past these levels. I mean, we're going to be coming down into some areas we have not seen in a while for January 24th, 2021 is the last time if we break down past this level we've seen these numbers. That's over a year. We're talking December of 2020 is the last time we've seen under 13.8. So you're talking possibly 15-month lows coming for XLM in the very short term. And then DGB, another one that's just absolutely brutal. And I've tried to keep you guys one step ahead, but I can't buy or sell for you. It's up to you. But what I can do is give you the technical analysis and let you base every decision possible based on the technicals that you might not be able to do yourself. Getting beaten down by the daily and the 20-day, and that's very bearish. This is very bearish. We have 1910 underneath support, 1799. And then if we break 1612, look out. Look out. You come down to 1366, and that could possibly open the door for a 1082 DGB. Stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. Remember, help one person each and every day, because if you don't do your part and I don't do my part, who's going to do their part? I know one person who is doing their part. That would be UB2B and CFX. Oh, yeah. So let's, I want to see UB2B. I got a lot of mentions. Look at me, I'm cool. But I want to go to UB2B's page. Whoops. See, we got some cloud art here. This is UB2B. It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. I think you guys should check it out. It'll help you, you know, when you're watching crypto too much, sometimes you just need to step back, look at some cloud art. I mean, it really is some truly incredible stuff. And then we've also got the FUD Assassins page that I would like to go to. I was trying to do it. Here we go. Here's some of them. Crypto Night FX. If you get your filth, or if you get your filthy troll ass out of here, I just might pretend that I never saw you. Otherwise, don't blame me for sending you back to your mommy, missing an arm or a leg. Troll Patrol, UB2B. God, I love this so much. To those who joined, thank you. You're in the army now. Welcome to our new TFAM members. For the breast, what are you waiting for? UB2B. Join Tom's Army. I think that was the two that I seen that I wanted to share. Yeah, okay. So stay blessed, everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of you.